do a quick video. It's probably a bit easier to visually see what's going on here. It's just the top part of the drive here. Okay, obviously you're coming straight off a crossover with a heavy vehicle going onto these slabs. So I've cemented down all the slabs, but where it first hits the first slabs, obviously you need to have them coming right up and abutting the crossover like they were previously. At the moment, because I put so much cement underneath and the guys dug it up, I assume that the pavers went with the cement and got disposed of, and whoever's come back to do the job hasn't got the additional slabs. They've chucked some sand in there. But obviously what's going to happen is the car's going to continue to come off and the tyre's going to hit the slabs, and eventually they're just going to break the cement away until it sort of cracks its way along and it needs to be redone. So it's quite imperative that you have the formal ones. I can show you that there are certainly pavers here because, you know, I can, besides the roots here, I can dig quite deeply, and there's no sign of any underlying lawn or anything of that nature. Same goes for over here, really. You know, there were slabs here, and it comes along here from memory, cuts along there, and then down. And these ones came up, didn't totally abut, but got pretty darn close. I think it was almost literally in line, a few centimetres short. That's pretty important, otherwise this job's going to fall apart pretty fast. These slabs are still available from Bunnings. It's just a matter of cutting the last ones with an angle grinder. Okay, the sprinklers were all fine. They were newly installed. I can verify that. This one is beyond now the trafficable top. So the first car that comes along here is basically going to break this, and I've had to keep cars off it. So now that certainly wasn't the case before. You can see here we've got a protector, concrete protector. If we go down a little bit further, we'll find this one didn't. Now, I don't know what they did with this. Obviously it's broken and then they've thrown it out, and I don't know whether I'm supposed to replace it or not, but the problem is that they've gone and just put sand around it and it's not been aligned. So what's happened is it's been used on the lawn, but this area has not been watered because the water was basically going straight over the top and landing out on the sidewalk. So whoever's put this back hasn't stopped to see whether it's actually doing the job. And I'm trying to salvage this area by hand, but by watering it, you know, during the day and stuff. I don't know how I'll go. It looks pretty like it's on the way to me, and I'm lucky I spotted it when I did. But that's obviously, you know, that's a real pain in the ass, because I certainly want the top section of this to be trafficable, and if all that grass dies, I don't know what the deal is. You know, like, I'm not a horticulturist or whatever. We keep on going down, everything's good, no problems from there. There's a strip of lawn missing here. It certainly was there before, and it worked wonders because it's what actually holds the pavers in from shifting side to side really well. And now that the strip's been removed, I thought they put a thin strip back, but I've got a feeling they ran out of rolls, to be honest, because they've cleared it down to here and then they haven't actually thrown the rolls in. They've just thrown sand back to fill it back up, which isn't too bad really, because there was a patch around here. The rest of the lawn, you can see, is pretty green. You've got a little bit of sand at the end there, but that was totally green before. You're welcome to check your satellites for photos for that. But what's happened too is with this sprinkler, it's no longer actually spraying out on this particular angle. That was overlooked as well. So this section is not getting, this section down here is not getting any water. So it's going to die, basically. Again, that's something that I'm going to have to look at to repair. But I think they've changed the heads on this. They were saying they were going to. The chap that was doing the job when I first came out in the morning, before they started, but considering the way that one sprays, I'm not sure whether that's the case. I don't expect them to change it, but I would have expected them to ensure that it was actually lined up enough where it's going to be reticulating the lawn that they put down, because I got it on a timer. So and I certainly would have needed these top bits, and not having them is a bit of a stress. Also this one not popping up right. I've had a similar problem here because it's overshooting the lawn and there's a bit of die off, but I don't think that's going to be an issue. I think I'm going to just keep watering and it should be okay. Hope I'm not whinging too much, but as you can understand, tenants are quite demanding these days, and if anything starts falling apart, you'll start hearing about it. So I finally, after many years of 15 years of living here, had it set up nice and proper, and I'm a bit concerned that it's just going to quickly deteriorate because of the wonderful job, but just the outstanding touches that have been pretty much overlooked. Thanks.